This won't work at all. I follow a hypnotist on TikTok. Forget her name, Julia, I think. She's got like 200,000 followers. I should suggest to her she use a fancy bit of equipment like a curtain rod to hypnotize her viewers, her clients, and what have you. Hello, Joy. Let's see how we're going. I hear my dog, Holly, kick. Hello, Julie Flanagan. I'm just going to walk around the house. Let's see how we're going. I hear my dog, Holly, kick. Hello, Julie Flanagan. I'm just going to walk around the house. I apologize. I'm 1 minute late today. I should probably cut myself some slack. 1 minute late on an unpaid social media gig is probably just fine. Good morning, Hot Diggity. Good morning, Robert Boyd. Good morning, Sue Ely. And good morning, Radio Gaga. Hey, Gina, thank you so much for following the host. Thank you all for joining. Happy Saturday, Dennis. Hello, Big Ski. Hello, Radio Gaga. Hello. Sorry, I'm putting together my living room. It's a mess. It's a mess. Sometimes life can be messy. This is one of those times for me, literally and figuratively. I'll get to that in a moment. But good morning to you. Hello, Big Sky. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. I am coming at you from... don't say Bruce Willis was crazy. Don't say he's crazy. No, Tiffany, I do not. But anyway, my name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. I am coming at you from Naperville, Illinois. It's a town of 145,000 people, about 35 miles west of Chicago. It's a town that gets a lot of great reviews and considered one of the best places to raise a family or be to live. Fairly expensive place to live, relative. I mean, maybe not compared to the California area or New York City, but anyway, good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Pete. I'd like to give you a quick tour of what we're looking at. I just stepped on a Augie toy. Thank you for calling me Bruce Willis. Again, I'm coming at you from Naperville. I live in one of the smallest homes in Naperville, a 2-bedroom, 1-bath ranch, where I live with my sidekick, Holly, who's right there. And she and I got back from a nice walk. I'm going to show you what we're looking at outside. No, Holly, you're staying right here. She wants to go, but she can't. It's a sunny day. It's pretty cool out, but it's beautiful. Do you want to do it outside? Should we sit outside? Could we talk outside? That might be nice. That might be what I need. Do you guys mind if I get ready and we go sit outside for a little while? I'm going to put you back here. Is that okay? Yeah. Nice show. Hang with me. 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 So nice out. We're going to go outside, Charlie. We're going to go outside. We're going to go outside. Ooh. You still there? You still there? Gonna have to pull up close. It is a little cold, Joy, but the sun is shining and it looks beautiful. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Maybe I can just celebrate that I got my jeans on. I'm really starting my day. But it looks so beautiful. Let's go outside one more time and just see how it feels. No, Holly, stay here. Oh, it feels nice. Maybe if I get bored, I'll go inside, but let's start with some coffee. I just feel so good with the sun shining and I don't know, the birds chirping, and it's time to do dishes. What do you mean it's time to do dishes? My sink is empty. I was just spending the last 15 minutes or so cleaning my home. Good morning. Anyway, my home. Good morning. Anyway, this is all about me talking. And it's a show about me sharing some of the experiences I have in life, and I seem to have a lot of them. I don't know why I attract experiences, if you will. Thank you so much, Trisha, for following the host. But I seem to. And I don't know, I'm able to tell a story well that seems to resonate with an audience. And you're an audience, and I'm a storyteller, so here I am telling my story. If you like it, stay tuned. If you don't, flip the channel. But anyway, you know it's a show about me talking. It is also a show, for those who have been watching a while, it's a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And I have, Mr. Coffee tells me, I have 8 cups of coffee in my pot. To me, as you guys know, I don't trust Mr. Coffee's accounting. I would call that maybe 3 cups. Hold on here, I'm not totally sure I'm perfect with everything, and we're never going to be perfect with everything. First of all, I need to lower my expectations. Hello, Joan. How are you? How are you? Hello, Garcia. Holly, go. 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 That's because I'm sitting here doesn't mean I need to pet you for 2 hours. Sorry, guys. I was talking to my friend Julie this morning, and she understands. She has a dog. I live here with my dog. And because of that, my dog seems to get an abnormal amount of attention. And I can't move around the house without her following me. I can't sit on her couch. And I can't move around the house without her following me. I can't sit on her couch. Hello, John Bradley. Good morning to you. Without her coming up and shoving her face in and making me pet her. Here she comes on the other angle. No. And sometimes, hello from Brazil. Sometimes you just don't want that. Sometimes you just don't want that. And this is one of those times. I need some space. Holly doesn't understand space. We just got back from a long, long walk. We found a new path. We had a great walk on the sunny morning. I love going for walks on the weekend. Hold on, let me get my slippers. Hang with me. I'm sorry I'm starting a little chaotic today. Oh. Bringing in my supplies. Who's enjoying their coffee? Miss Joan is enjoying their coffee. Hello, very simple, very easy. Hello, Sandra Lemon. Hello, Debbie Collette. Hello, Sandra Lemon. Hello, Debbie Collette. Hello, user. I don't know what me means. Is it anybody's birthday today? Is it anybody's birthday today? Is it anybody's birthday today? Hello, Francesca. Francesca's such a nice name. It's a long name. What's my... Hello, Nanya. Thank you, Francesca, for liking the live. I so appreciate that. Good morning, Nanya. How are you today? Anyway, what was I saying? You have your coffee, Joy. Good for you. That's what I was talking about. Oh, who's enjoying coffee? Everybody's enjoying coffee, but me. And hello from Thailand. I have a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me, and I'm so excited to have not my first sip, because I will say I've had a cup or two. Actually, I took coffee on our dog walk today. And really enjoyed it. I had a beautiful walk. It was a beautiful day, but I better not talk. I better get to my coffee. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you. Cheers to us. Oh. It's the Starbucks hazelnut. I didn't know Starbucks made a hazelnut. I'm a little surprised by that. I was at the grocery store yesterday, really only there to buy coffee. I was getting... somebody just said February has the least people born in it. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it does. I wonder if you did a span of the calendar and you laid out each day January 1st to December 31st, if how evenly the birth rate would be spread out amongst those 365 days. Like, would it be perfectly spread out? Would there be the exact number on each day just due to the law of large numbers? Or is there a certain amount of breeding that occurs at certain times of the year which spawn babies to increase at certain 9 months later? These are the things I wonder about while I'm drinking my coffee. So let's have another sip. Oh. Anyway, as I was saying, I just got back. The coffee guy here in Pensacola, it's a coffee shop, eye doctor shop. That's a strange combination. Coffee/eye doctor. You think it's 9 months after Valentine's Day? Is that spawn? Oh, you like that? It's kind of a funny word, spawn. Maybe more babies are conceived in the winter. Yeah, that could be. I mean, I'm born August 7th, which means... you know what it means. And I don't want to think about my parents doing the love dance. But it must have happened 9 months before August 7th, which is somewhere in December. Hello, Ty. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining. Conceived January. Well, conceived is such a medical way to, such a nice way to say it. I mean, maybe that's the way I think of it too. But maybe that's the way I think of it too, conceived. I don't know. As a man, seems awfully medical for what happens. Well, thank you, Smart, for enjoying the coffee with me. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys all for watching. I have been on TikTok for about 15 months. Most of the time, that's more true, Action Castro. Yeah, well, no, I get it, Joy. That's what I'm saying. Well, I imagine you wouldn't. I mean, who would? Just me with my diarrhea mouth. Can't keep it in. But anyway, I've been on TikTok here for about 15 months. Sometimes I think it's awesome because your viewership grows. You get put out your videos or your message or your whatever you're doing here gets put out to a huge audience. But sometimes I struggle with it. And sometimes I go, I don't want to do it anymore. There's certain issues with the platform that should be fixed, but for some reason they don't. I want to thank my friend Julie Flanagan for talking me off the cliff today. I reached out to a couple friends and I called one this morning who I saw was awake, and she talked to me for about half an hour. Kind of made me feel a little better when I was feeling blue. And Julie, thank you for that. I appreciate you. But let's have a little more coffee. Action Castro Jackson asked, what are the issues that I think need fixed? The ability for people to create totally fake accounts is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It's silly. There must be so much bullying on this platform because you can't block people. Yeah, you can block them, but they can create a new account. If you watch long enough, I think I got some people probably watching that are laying low waiting to say something mean to me. I have like 2 or 3 stalkers out there that no matter how often I block them, they keep coming back with fake accounts. And I've had to get moderators to defend me while I'm going live. I'm very open and honest about my issues in my life and things in general. I got divorced a week and a half ago, and I talk about that. And I talk about the hurt and the struggles and that I'm going through. And there's just some mean people out there that like to be bullies, and it seems ridiculous. And on every other social media platform, you hit block and they're blocked. On TikTok, they go back into the system, they create a new account, and they're back 10 seconds later. 50. Cindy, I probably block 50 a day. And I'm not even bragging, but it's more, I might be exaggerating. But it's, feels like 50 a day. If I cared that much. Hello, Abby. Thanks for calling me love. I'm going to light a candle. We are all here because you're not done. Let me at them. Yeah, well, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, Cindy, it's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. Why would... I've sent... And I don't want to overly talk about it, but it needs to be talked about. It's a serious problem with this platform. If it's happening to me, I guarantee you guys have teenage boys and girls that are getting bullied and harassed by kids in their school going through the same thing. And they block the bully, and the bully comes back and says mean things to them. Yeah, but Oglis, it's only happening on this platform. You know, I have this account on every other social media platform. And if I ever strangely disappear, please look me up on another social media platform. Because I'll probably be going there and just be tired with the bullying and harassment that goes on here. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. And again, it's happening to your kids. It's happening to me. It happens every day. And apparently Cindy Strickland's saying it's happening to her. And Cindy's a nice lady, doing her thing, singing her songs, spreading a little Southern charm and love. So I don't know why she deserves being bullied or picked on or anything. And it just seems strange, and it's sad this platform allows it. Is Twitter bad? That's the one I'm not on, really. I mean, I've got an account, but I don't do anything there. Sorry about my runny nose. Yes, I am. Please follow me there. Please follow me there. That's actually the closest one to monetizing. I don't know if you guys saw that question. I'm hesitant to bring up any other social media platforms' names. I don't know. Lest the powers that be shut me down. It's so funny. I've been permanently banned twice by this platform. You guys watch my videos. You're watching my live. I have no idea why. But I can't get these bullying, hateful trolls banned for anything. I don't know. It seems kind of crazy. Let's have a little drink of more coffee. Cindy Strickland does do amazing lip sync videos. Hello, Jack Taylor. Sure, Sean Kennery. How are you, Jack Taylor? I was worried about you this morning because I knew I was going to go live. Oh, thank you, Action. Yeah, Cindy, I don't, there's a few people, there's a few people, or several, I'm sure there's probably tons of accounts here that do, well, Jed, it was permanent. They said it was permanently banned, but I found a way to weasel my way back in. 10-year-old grandson is bullied here. They took his picture and called him fat wasted space. Miss Joan, I know! How horrible is that? We're talking about all this bullying awareness and PTA meetings and schools about, hey, don't say anything, no hate is allowed here, no hate here, But holy crap, what I see going on this platform is horrible. And there's going to be kids, little kids doing bad things to themselves because they're being picked on by mean kids in their class. And Miss Joan just said her grandson is called Fat Waste of Space. And no, I don't use the same loophole as the trolls to my own advantage, Jed. I don't. Jed. I'm bored with Jed. By the way, I'm going to rule with an iron fist. Jed Clampett's no more. I don't care if anyone likes him or if he was friendly to Cindy. He's gone. He's kind of bothered me before. I'm going to do what the hell I want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. Where I want to do it and when I want to do it. And Jed Clampett's gone. I don't use the same one. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Stacy. How come it says people join like twice? Yeah, well, why? Yeah, I think there's something wrong with him. I'm suspicious of him. I'm suspicious of Johnny Lightning. I hate to say it. I'm suspicious by a lot of people. Hello, old ass McGee. Now, there's somebody I'm not suspicious of. Old ass McGee. Wait, you guys are saying I don't even know what you're talking about. How fun. I know wedding weekend will be busy, but let me know if you want to meet up. Well, you guys are coming together on my page. But anyway, enough about that. Not of you, Joy, because I've talked to you on the phone. Anytime I can't get anybody to message me back, Oh, okay. Is that how it works? I guess that's how it works. Uh, yeah, anytime if I message somebody and they have almost no followers and almost follow nobody, and I follow them and I message them and they don't message me back, I'm kind of suspicious. I've tried it out. It's pretty tried and true. You know. So I don't think he meant any harm. He seems nice. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he can seem nice on your page, Cindy. Yeah, they don't DM me back. I'd say, yeah, I don't know. I've reached out to him. I said, hey. You know, it's okay. Cindy, you can be nice on your page. I hope you guys have a nice conversation. I looked on YouTube to find you, but another comment. I don't believe that could be true. I don't know. We'll look a little more. I mean, I'm there. I'm there. So look a little more. Look a little more. I appreciate you doing that because I really think that might be the way. I'm probably going to get silenced here. Hello, Nick McFlippin. Well, can I bring him back? Although there's a reason he was gone. There's a reason he's gone. There's something suspicious about him. I'm glad you guys have a nice relationship. I just don't need him in my life. I don't. I had a woman who was using, I think, a fake picture. And it was a creepy picture. And I said, hey, is this a picture of a Russian criminal? And she was very evasive. And she goes, oh, well, I don't have to watch your videos and like them anymore. And I'm going, I love all you guys. I so appreciate you guys all for watching. But it's my show. And you got to know, it's my show. And Joy, I'll just throw her name out because that was her name, was saying, oh, I don't have to watch your videos or like them anymore. I'm sorry, Joy. Bye-bye. Because it's my show. And I want good people that I can trust and people I want to hang out with. I think we hang out with too many losers in life. I think we do jobs we don't like. We're in relationships we don't like. I know we can only fix ourselves, but if we're hanging out in the same environment, there are multiple joys. It's really hard to change. And if you're going to change who you are and what you're doing, I promise you the environment's not going to change with you. And if the environment doesn't change with you, for instance, I used to smoke pot and drink alcohol. Well, I still hang out with my drinking friends, but I used to smoke pot every day. If I still hung out with my friends that smoke pot every day, I'd still be smoking pot every day. So if you want to make changes in who you are and what you're doing and the direction you're going, you got to make changes in your environment. And I think that's important. And if somebody is following my page and has a creepy picture on it that's fake and is of a Russian criminal, and I ask them about it and they're evasive and they say, oh, I don't have to watch you, they don't have to watch me. So, not this Joy. Not this Joy. I'm sorry. I get the confusion. So anyway, I got back from a long walk today. We went on a new path. My house was filthy. It is so hard having a small home with a dog during the wet season with hardwood. Not that carpeting makes it any better, but carpeting kind of hides, I don't know if it hides it or not. But my floor was so filthy. And this house probably needs a good hour and a half of cleaning. But I got home and got on my knees and, first I swept and then I scrubbed and cleaned the floor. And put in a good solid 15 minutes of work, but it needed more. I got a question for you. Has anybody, because I did it today, has anybody ever swept a coffee table? I did it today. I was sweeping my floor and obviously holly hairs were flying up, and for some reason I got layers of dust. And I mean, I've never been strong at dusting. I've never been a good duster. But dust, I don't know, it's gross. It's gross. It comes from our skin or something like that. And anyway, I had such a thick layer of dust on my coffee table over there that I swept it off. And it was amazing. I mean, it wasn't perfect. It probably needs, what is it called, Pledge? I should probably run to the store today and pick up some Pledge. So anyway, how are you guys doing this morning? Let's have a little more coffee. I think sometimes we're talking about who we hang out with. I love this. Yeah, Swifter. I should get one of those. Good call. I had multiple joys following me. That's kind of a nice thing. That could be a song. Cleaning with Ken. What was I saying? Oh, sometimes we keep people in our lives that we're meant to just be passing through. And maybe joy, not this joy, that joy, was just meant to pass through my life and be a part of it for so long and move on. And I think we often, I know for me, and I mean, it's probably bad for both of us in relationships. In relationships, I know something's not right and it's not going to work out, and we'd be 2 months in or 6 months in or whatever, and I drag it on for another double that time, in a bad relationship and in a breaking up process because I'm trying to figure it out and make it work. And I got a large coffee guy with a second large coffee half price, so that's a good deal. Let me drink a little more coffee. My coffee's getting a little tepid. I don't like that. You want to come in with me? I'm going to hope we have a good connection, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Oh, yeah. I did Kenny Boy George. I booted one of my fans. See, like Kenny Boy George, look at that. That's a stalker right there. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. Look at that ugly face, that picture. That's a stalker. Total stalker. Yeah, I booted one of my bands, Kenny Boy George. Go back to your 2 friends that you have in the world and make fun of me for it. So you booted one of your fans. Yeah, I said that already. Poor joint. Well, Kenny Boy, that'll be your partner. You can partner with her, and then you'll have 3 friends in the world. How about that? Hold on, I'm microwaving my coffee. I don't like tepid coffee. I don't like tepid coffee. Was it, Shannon? Was it? Okay, yeah. I don't trust the guy that tipped me off. I think he was a troll as well. I know it sounds conspiracy theorist. I know it sounds crazy. And maybe I am a little crazy. But again, I had so many fake accounts stalking me out and following me that, I don't know, it's just creepy. And I'd rather have, I talked about it all the time, I'd rather have 4 good friends than 40 friends or 20 of them might stab you in the back. Yeah, I appreciate that you understand my feelings about tepid coffee, Joan. I said it before. Thank you, Julie Flanagan. You're awesome. Not only does Julie Flanagan talk me off the ledge, but she sends me nice smelling candles. And what else does she do? Oh, she moderates my page. That's pretty sweet of her. Okay, real quickly. You guys know I'm a fan of this donut. To be honest, I'm a fan of donuts. The only reason I get this donut is because they sell them in grocery stores. So as I'm walking through the aisles and I know my donuts are gone, I'll grab a box. And they were on sale. I've never seen them on sale. They're usually $4.69 at the grocery store. They were $3.33 this time. And I want to get back to it. I started a job about a week and a half ago. I'm working at Super Target about 5 minutes from my home. We can get back to that in a minute, but I want to finish my story. So on like day 3, this whole last week has been training. On day 3, I'm walking in, got my red shirt on. By the way, they're very flexible with the red shirts. I think they used to have a pretty tight uniform where it was khaki pants and a bright red shirt. And but they've gotten so flexible. It almost feels like as long as you wear something in the range from orange to, I don't know, purple, you're going to be okay with your clothes at Target. They'll let you slide. But anyway, and I'm kind of a purist. I got one normal red shirt, and I have two kind of maroonish shirts. And hey, Shannon, have a wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you, Julie Flanagan. Like, look at that. I mean, yeah, should we, do you guys want to talk about Kenny works at Target laughing out loud? Do you guys want to talk about that troll that Julie Flanagan just blocked? Or should we just keep our conversation going about donuts? What do you think? Because I could talk about that troll. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. How big of losers those people must be. All right, well, Ty, go get some coffee. Jack Taylor wants to talk about donuts. Okay. So it's like day 2 or 3. Do I ever dip donuts in milk? No, I rarely drink milk. I will put some coffee in it. You would think they'd give you a shirt. And what's so strange, they barely even sell any red shirts. Okay, I appreciate that. They barely sell any red shirts. I was all excited. I got my employee discount. I was ready to cash it in. And I was going through the men's section. And there's, like, they barely even sell any red shirts. And I asked the woman that was training me, this might get me in trouble. She goes, oh, yeah, I buy my shirts at Walmart. I'm like, well, that's strange. But anyway, back to the donuts. So I'm walking in, it was day 2 or 3. In Target, it's a super Target, so it sells grocery stores. It sells groceries. It has a grocery store in it with actually a lot of good prices, way better than most stores. Yeah. And there was an Entenmann's truck, a whole truck, pulled out and parked out front. And there was no driver in the truck. And I'm walking in, and there's nobody around. I'll tell you what, I don't know if you guys have seen Goodfellas, where they basically hijack trucks for a living. I mean, that was a lot of what they did. I felt like hopping in that truck and driving off with a whole truckload of Entenmann's donuts. Probably get you arrested. Probably put you in jail for a long, long time. Certainly would have gotten me fired. Just for a lot of donuts. Wouldn't have been worth it, but the temptation was there. I'll promise you that. Let's have a little more coffee. Oh, hey, boop, 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 look at that. Oh, look who's there. Look who's there. Look who's there. Hello. Thank you, Hot Diggity. Hot Diggity, I burned my tongue. Julie Flanagan. Julie Flanagan, I gotta get you something. I gotta get all my moderators something. I'd at least like to get them coffee with Ken mugs. Don't cross that fine line. About what, Scott Concrete? What, Scott Concrete? What fine line? Stealing trucks? So anyway, somebody asked if I had plans for the weekday or the weekend. I don't. I mean, there's some things I need to get done. It's my first day off in a long. I mean, I guess I had 2 days off in the middle of the week. I wasn't feeling well. But I don't have to work today. Okay, let's talk a little more about Super Target and jobs and careers and stuff, because that's all positive stuff. Old Ass McGee asked how many more days of training. I think I'm done. I think I had my last day. I think I'm going to be, I was working, but I was working with a guy who was awesome, who was just awesome, super energetic, young guy, walks like the Flash. I tell you what, I can walk pretty quickly. I used to be a runner and ran track and what have you. But this guy can walk really fast. He should be a race walker. So just to keep up with this guy as he's walking through the store, and it's a massive store, and I'm old. He's quite impressive with his walking. But anyway, great guy, ton of training. There's so many products at Super Target. You guys have no idea how many different types of products they have. And I'm making this up, but Entenmann sells donuts, but they also might sell donuts light, low salt donuts, high sugar donuts, gluten-free donuts, and I'm making it up about the Entenmann's. But every brand has about 6 different varieties of what they sell. And there's like 15 brands of everything. I was in the canned tomatoes section. I can't tell you how many different types of canned tomatoes. I've never in my life purchased a can of tomatoes. My mom used to put them in chili. I mean, the big, whatever. I work on the grocery side, GC. I'm in dry goods. So I'm in charge, not in charge. I tell you what, it runs amazingly smooth. I don't know how. It runs amazingly smooth. It takes a lot of, because they get a ton of shoppers. Somebody said you're glad they sell sauerkraut. Somebody said they're glad they sell. Jack Taylor, the guy that trained me, is the guy that guided me to the sauerkraut in my previous video, by the way. Nice guy. Do I have to memorize all the products? No. No, I won't even cover even close to the whole grocery area. There's people that work in the produce. There's people that work in the frozen foods. There's people work in the dairy. And you kind of help out where as needed. And a lot of times shoppers will pick up something. Like, for instance, I'll be walking through the aisle. I'll see this. I'll go grab this and go, oh, this will be good. And I'm feeling guilt as I'm shopping along my way. And by the time I'm in the canned fruits aisle, I go, oh, well, this won't be very healthy for me. I'm going to put this back. And then I put it by the canned pineapples. So there's a lot of crossover in the, I did. There's a lot of crossover in the items you're going to get in your area. But I'll tell you what, it feels great to be working. I can't say that enough. It feels great to go to a job, and I've been a realtor for 17 years and a stockbroker for 10 years before that, and I bounced around doing a few things for 5 years in the middle. It feels great to go to a job and they say, I know that my job for the next hour is stacking donuts in a display. And for the next hour, I'm doing my best and being friendly to the customers that are coming by and helping any customers that need help. In doing my job. They should have that. And it just and I heard a little boy yell, "Oh, mommy, something fell." And I came around the corner, and there's this little guy about this tall, little cute little boy pointing to his mom that a bag of bread had fallen on the floor. And she goes, "Oh." And he went and picked it up and put it back on the shelf. And I said, "Thank you. Thank you so much. You just made my job a whole lot easier." I wasn't working the bread aisle. It wasn't officially my job. I would have picked it up as a customer. As a customer, it drives me crazy when there's bags on the floor. Um, when there's bags on the floor, and when there's stuff misplaced. Even if it's not my section, or even if I'm an employee, it drives me crazy. Like when I see something on the floor. I don't know. So anyway, it was super sweet seeing this little kid, and it was super sweet seeing this little kid, and his mom thought it was hilarious. And I said, I bet you he keeps your house really clean. And she goes, he does. I wonder what she did to him. I think certain kids are born that way. I don't know. Let me have a little donut. I'm going to have the crumble one. Yeah, people are in a good mood at Target. Somebody asked, everyone in a good mood at Target? People are in a good mood at Target. I think that's why I applied there. Excuse me. Because I love shopping there. I'll give you a rule of thumb. And I'll tell you what. Target should make it a commercial out of this. But it is so true. Oh, I bet Jack Taylor, I meet them all. There's some nice, there's a lot of them. Somebody asked how I like the coworkers. First of all, there's a lot of them. So I see new ones every day, but I always shake everyone's hands and introduce myself. And there's a range. There's old people. There's young people. There's a lot of young people. And they're all probably freaked out by me because I come at them with a lot of energy and they're going, who's this tall, bald guy? Tall, old, bald guy or whatever they're thinking. But they're all super cool. They're all, they're humans. They're humans. They do hire humans. What was I saying? I was bringing up an awesome point. It was about Super Target. Oh, commercial for Super Target. Commercial for Super Target. First of all, as a customer, whenever I go into a store, never, no matter how many items you think you're going to buy, don't grab one of those little baskets and carry it around. Unless I should never, I'll tell you. And you guys do you. Because if you're like me, you go in thinking, hey, I'll just need a pack of taco seasoning. One of those little things that's like vegetable seeds or something like that, really light. And no, I'd love if somebody would say hi to me. So you think you're going to go in, get out quickly with one quick product. But if you're like me, you halfway through, you go, oh, I'm out of bananas. Oh, I just used the last can of pasta sauce. Crap, my milk's expired. And all of a sudden, you got about 50 pounds of stuff at Super Target in one of those red baskets. And you're lugging it through the store and you're hating your shopping experience. My point is this. I think you should always, at least at Super Target, always take a shopping cart. Always take a shopping cart. You never know what you're going to buy. I've done it not a million times, 500,000 times. And probably 499,999 times when I'm carrying that red basket, I'm going, crap, I wish I would have brought a shopping cart because I got a gallon of milk. And this gallon of milk is heavy and it's hurting my arm. So bring a shopping cart. And I think it would be a great commercial because Super Target sells such a wide variety of things. You can go in there for that I think it'd be a great commercial. For that one pack of taco seasoning for the tacos you're going to make that night. You get the bananas, you get the milk, you get the pasta sauce, and then you go, hey, the jeans I'm wearing just ripped. I better go over to the jean aisle. Hopefully you go to the jean aisle after or before you get the milk. Before you get the milk. Because if you get the milk and then you go jean shopping, it might go bad. You don't want to do that. And after you get the jeans, you go, hey, I need a candle. I need some candles. Or I need, buy some notepads for my kids. Or what have you. And Super Target sells so many products. And it's such a fun place to walk through. You should never. That's how you get brand deals. That's not a bad idea. Make the commercial and send it to them. That's not a bad idea. That's a great idea. Okay, well, Jack Taylor said, what if you spill milk on the new jeans? Well, first of all, You're in the store. You return the jeans. They'll take back anything. I was doing a training video. I think they said you can return open bottles of booze. I think that's what they said. I don't work in the alcohol department. I don't know. It'll never happen to me, but I think they did. They'll let you trade in your jeans with spilled milk on them. Happy Saturday, 70. How long do I want to talk today? They do have the best shopping carts, too. And it happened a few years ago. I remember when they replaced them. They were amazing. They just flowed along. They're light. Some grocery stores you go to with the old metal ones, and the wheel that's going in the back. You know what I'm talking about. You got to know what I'm talking about. It can't just happen to me. Wheels always work. Let me have a little more coffee. Maybe another chunk of donut. Jack Taylor, you are the squeaky wheel. How is Augie doing? Augie is doing well. He's teething. I might go see him today. Somebody asked if I was going to see Augie. I have 2 little ones and 2 big ones. And hold on. I might, since it's my day off today, and I may or may not have to work tomorrow, I might go see my little nuggets this morning or whenever I'm done and spend some time with them and love on them and maybe take them out, do whatever. Somebody asked how Augie is doing. Augie's doing great. He's teething. He's 21 months old, and he's still got teeth coming in. And the poor little nugget, he's going like this a lot. He makes a sad face. It's embarrassing how much attention he gets. I mean, I love it, honestly. I like it a lot. I like sharing him because I think he is a gift. He's a beautiful little angel, and I think he's a gift to the world. And he's a gift to the world. And just whether I'm sitting at Starbucks or we're going shopping or, I don't know, we're at the playground, he has such a enthusiasm. I mean, I'm sure a lot of kids do. And probably kids are gifts to the world. But he's my kid, so I'm pretty proud of him. And hello, Marianne Jacobs. And when we're, I don't know, he's kind of got some long hair going right now. For those that don't know, he has Down syndrome. And I don't know. I think that makes him especially sweet, if you will. I mean, my younger daughter doesn't have Down syndrome, and she's super sweet as well. But I think there's something about the extra innocence of my son that people find endearing or attractive to. And I know I've changed since I became a dad of a Down syndrome kid. I used to not understand it, almost be afraid of it. Sounds silly, but probably was. And now if I see a child or a person with Down syndrome, I kind of want to run up to them and give them a hug. I know they're all different and they have different personalities, but I'll tell you what, Augie's a loving little nugget, and he is a loving little nugget, and I think people feel that in him, in his presence, and the way he looks at things, and even the way when I spoon feed him his little whipped cream, and when I give him his whipped cream, that's what he does. He opens his mouth as wide as he can and his tongue as big as he can. Shove it in there. He's a cute little nugget. And he's fun to share with the world just because, again, I think he is a gift. And I think he brings joy to the world. And I love getting him out and spending time with him and, I don't know, just loving on him. Getting a little watery-eyed because he's sweet. But anyway, I try not to go over an hour on these, and I still got a few minutes. If anything real exciting comes up, we can talk. Maybe I can just sit here and drink some coffee for a few minutes. Oh, shopping TikTok. What about if I do I should do that commercial. I should go in there today and do a commercial. Because I think it'd be a great commercial. I guarantee it would make sense. Because we've all experienced it, right? I'm not the only one that has grabbed that red basket and carried that red basket in and gone, crap, I wish I had a shopping cart. I mean, I see it every day. I see it every day. You know, women in there going, lugging stuff around. And I think it would make a great commercial. And given that Super Target sells such a variety of products, you know, you could make do a funny one with me shopping, doing like I said, going in, buying the taco seasoning, and then going, hey, I need some bananas. And then by the end, I got the milk, the pasta sauce, the bananas, and the taco seasoning, and my arm's hurting. And then redo it with me just pushing that nicely smooth shopping cart. I could talk about the shopping carts because apparently it's not just my store. Apparently they have good shopping carts all over. And do the shopping experience and then go, hey, I need a new pair of jeans. Hey, I need a new candle. And one thing lead to another. And then I go out, I'm a smiling customer. I've got a grocery store or a grocery cart filled with good stuff. And somebody asked if I cry every day. I would say I cry probably 50% of the days. I probably cry about 50% of the day. So I appreciate that question. I'm very emotional. I'm very in touch with my emotions. I'm very sensitive. I feel hurt. I was disappointed by a conversation I had with a loved one yesterday and, kind of was sad about it all night and made me sad. I cry not every day, but probably half the days. I laugh every day. I have a huge smile on my face every day. I probably get frustrated every day. I get frustrated at Holly all the time. I love her to death. But again, she and I don't know. She follows me around, stares at me, makes me feel guilty. I bet Target knows the percent of people that don't grab a cart on the way in. Yeah, GC, I bet you they have it pretty locked down. But I do think that would make a good commercial, and I do think it would help the customer because, like I said, I bet it's not just me. I bet everybody here's done it where you grab, and when you're pushing the cart, there's no difficulty in it. You know what I mean? There's no, with their carts, because they roll smoothly. So there's almost no reason not to have a cart. It's almost a blocking mechanism. If you don't like, it's almost like having an offensive lineman in front of you. If you're one of those people that doesn't like, I've never not grabbed a cart. All right, well, tattooed mama, yeah, okay. But you see people do it, and I'll tell you what, I used to do it, and I still sometimes might. And I always kick myself, because again, I never just buy the taco seasoning. If I was just buying the taco seasoning, I wouldn't grab the basket. I do like those smaller carts too. Where else would I put my Starbucks? Yeah, it's all. You got me excited. I might go. Good morning, Barbie. I might go shopping at Super Target today. I might just cruise around the aisles. I've done videos about that. I've done a whole bunch of videos at Super Target when I was a customer. I really do like the store. Masking in sorrow and contemplating the meaning of life. I so appreciate you guys for all being here. I do so appreciate. Hello, Sonny Woodruff. We got a decent audience. I'm going to sign off in a minute or two. I don't like to go over an hour. Just kind of honestly, visiting. A little more challenging. Not a lot more challenging. If a great conversation comes up, I'll push it. If it doesn't, I'll just eat a little donut. Jack Taylor, but what about my commercial? Would you host a meetup? I'll tell you what, I hosted one meetup. I actually, excuse me. All right, thank you, Ty. I actually had a meetup page for a while called Coffee with Ken. I really was into spreading the brand, as you know. Excuse me, I gotta blow my nose. Anyone look away? Yeah, my discount counts on my off days. Sure does. but I haven't been paid yet. So I don't have a whole lot of cash burning a hole in my pocket yet to go shopping. It is funny, on the second or third day, I did shop immediately after my shift and probably spent just as much as I made that day. Hello, Big Ed. It is sunny in April. Hi, Brittany. How are you? I reached out to you looking for wisdom last night, Brittany. But I appreciate you joining. Aaron, thank you for joining. I might keep talking. Do you guys want me to keep talking? Let's keep talking. A little more coffee. Kind of tepid, but I'm going to finish this one. Going to nibble on a donut over here. And what were we talking about? I don't know. What were we talking about? All right. I will, Joy. Are you still in Indiana, Joy? Oh, the meetup. I actually had a meetup page. A Coffee with Ken meetup page. And we did our very first meeting. I didn't know what I was doing. It was amazing. There must be a need for it. I think there is a huge need for connection and people getting together and people, getting offline and in person. And although I'm here online, when I'm in person, I'm very connected to those around me. I mean, I look people in the eyes, I shake hands, I hug if they'll let me, and I talk and smile and engage. So, I don't know. If you want to be connected, I'm probably, if you want a lot of this, if you meet me in real life, I'm a lot like this. Sometimes it can be a lot to handle, but maybe I am a lot to handle. But anyway, I formed a meetup page, and it was based in my hometown in Naperville. And I ended up having like 87 people follow it, and I didn't do a dang thing to advertise. Sandra, I'll go to that Starbucks on Gartner today to meet you if you want to. If you want to meet for coffee, I'd love to meet you today. However, I formed a meetup group. It ended up having like 87 people following it pretty quickly. You actually have to pay to do meetings, and I organized a very low-key, hey, let's just get together. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's just get it started. Let's get together on Thursday at 10 o'clock, and I'm making up that time. And I ended up having like 5 women show up and me. And, I mean, they were all very nice, but it felt kind of uncomfortable because they didn't know each other, and they all kind of felt they knew me. And I didn't want to, as much as you guys might find this hard to believe, I didn't want to be the center of attention. And I wasn't looking for any dating, and I wasn't looking to meet women per se. I mean, I'll meet anybody, but I wasn't looking for that, if you know what I mean. And I was kind of worried that they may have been there for that, in which I don't blame them. I mean, I've gone to things, you go to Super Target, it's probably a good place to meet women. But I just didn't feel comfortable, and I felt like the conversation was going like this. And I mean, they chatted amongst themselves too, but I just felt a little uncomfortable. So I don't know that I'd want to do a meetup, but I'd meet anybody up for coffee today, really. Set a chair at the band shell, have people sit in the audience. Huh. Jack, I'd be talking to myself. Maybe I should. Wait, the band shell in Naperville? Maybe I should. Wait, the band shell in Naperville? I don't know there's too many conversations going on. When was that? I don't know. 8 months ago or something? I don't remember. Sometime in the last year. Sit in the audience. Live on tour. Okay, I was talking to my friend Julie again, and I started talking about this earlier. I was telling her about all my troubles and all my issues and my depression and my anxiety and my struggles and everything I'm dealing with. And she was laughing. She was laughing halfway through. And I'm going, Julie, I'm talking about sadness. I've got tears rolling down my face. And I mean, my voice was rising, and I was probably feeling better at the time because I'd gotten some of it off. But she was laughing. And I go, Julie, I'm talking about the darkest stuff I can talk about. And you're laughing. And she goes, well, you're funny. I don't know. So anyway, Joy, wait a minute. No. Okay, somebody's talking about me getting a chair. Love the Sam Adams shirt. Well, thank you, Justin. So do I. For some reason, people get mad at me. It's the same trolls that always stalk me. That I wear a Sam Adams shirt and I don't drink alcohol. Maybe they should mind their own business. That isn't a comedy page. You're not doing stand-up. Yeah, I know, but okay. If I'm sitting at the band shell and I got my chair, would I have a coffee maker? I need a coffee maker. Speaking of coffee, I'm going to leave you guys there. Is that okay? I'm going to leave you there. It won't take long. Hey, Webby. Oh, my body is sore. Do you have to reserve the band shell in Naperville? It'd have to be on a nice day. I wouldn't want to be out there by myself drinking coffee, talking to myself. I mean, I would. I wouldn't. I mean, again, I've talked about it before. I'm a hell of a conversationalist. I'm not afraid to talk to myself. Jack Taylor, you're a great idea man. I'm surrounded by idea men and women. What I need is a doer. Because I don't want to get a generator, a little table, and a mic. I need help. I'm the talent. As talented as this is, that is me. Although at Ace Hardware's right down the street, a generator would not be hard to find. I have plenty of little tables, a mic. Maybe I need some roadies. I not only need some roadies, I need somebody to film it and project it on this massive, 80-foot screen behind me, like Rolling Stones uses at Soldier Field or whatever. Because the audience would be so jam-packed, and people would be thousands of rows deep, all there to hear me talk and drink some coffee. Yeah. A concert. It would be epic. I like the way you're... Yeah. A concert. It would be epic. I like the way you're thinking, Jack Taylor. You're an idea man. Why don't you move out of the city and come live in Naperville? I got a bedroom. I need help with the rent. Come on, live in my spare bedroom. I think it's not too loud. You'll share a bedroom with Augie. He sleeps pretty sound through the night. You'd have to wear your earphones when you're listening to your loud music. I would hire Hells Angels for security. It would be like the Stones. Because I would need some security. Because clearly I would have some stalkers there. And they'd be in the audience. They wouldn't want to... It's so funny. I was thinking about it. I'll try not to talk too long about the stalkers. They wouldn't do this on a Facebook page or on many other pages. Because on most... Like on Facebook, you are who you are. Like, Big Head, I love you. Holly the dog does need to be on the screen. She'd obviously have to be there. Well, thank you, GC. What illusions of grandeur. I just finished training at Super Target. And all of a sudden, I'm picturing myself in Central Park like Simon and Garfunkel in 1973 or, I don't know, at Woodstock with all you can see are people, swarms of people, women on the shoulders of their boyfriends. They'd probably be topless because that's what I'm picturing as I'm talking about coffee and about Super Target. Ken stock. Hey, it's going to happen. Sammy, we got 38 people here. You guys, I like it. I was just going to say always dream big. I like it because I've got some dreamers in here or people that are on hallucinogenics because you guys are kind of running with my fantasy. To use our real names. Yeah, but on Facebook, most people do use their real names and have their real pictures. And nobody that had their real name and real picture
Ken-A-Palooza. I like the sound of that. Which is better? Ken-A-Palooza or Ken Stock? They're both solid. We could, I mean, it's going to be such a huge hit. We could probably run it 3-4 times a year. Give a little kick to the coffee. Yeah, I'm not against anybody spiking their coffee. Maybe we could sell, I don't know, something. We could sell something. We'd have to sell something. You go to a baseball game, Kenaroo. Let me see. Let me drink a little more coffee. Speaking of, that's what the show's really about. It's so nice that I kind of have some time today. And it feels nice that I don't feel I need to be out there soliciting real estate business. I was just out on my dog walk. And again, I talked about it all the time. I was a realtor for 17 years. And Sandra, if you want to meet for a coffee today, I'll do it. We keep talking. I don't have a mug for you, though. I mean, I could give you one of my dirty mugs. I mean, it wouldn't be dirty when I gave it to you, but it would be a used mug. I've kept 2 mugs for myself. I'd give one to you. But I'd clean it first, and you could clean it to your heart's content. It'd be good. But anyway, I was out for my walk this morning, and I discovered a new path. Holly and I like to go through a big school down the street or across the road from where I live. And I let her off the leash, and she runs free and just loves it. And we discovered a new path on the other side, and it led to a street I hadn't been to in a while, but I actually had a listing there once, and I'd forgotten about it a long, long time ago. But as I'm walking around, I walk by a for sale sign with a guy's picture on it. And I know the guy. He does fairly well, but I haven't seen his sign up in a long time. And despite all my struggles and my, working at, picking up a new job and training and stocking shelves, and despite all the financial benefits that came with real estate, I'm glad I'm not selling real estate anymore. I'm glad. I don't care. I don't want to help any of you guys with your housing. It's a yucky feeling. For me, and I know it felt like being a used car salesman 24 hours a day. Wherever you go, whether I'm sitting at Super Target or in church or walking down the street, you got your ears open for anyone thinking of buying or selling a home. And if they're not talking about it, you're supposed to bring up the conversation of real estate and say, who do you know that's looking to buy or sell a home? And to be honest, Jack Taylor, I don't want you go find your own home. I mean, I'd love to look at homes with you, but I don't want to solicit humans everywhere I go. And that was just hard on me. And the cheesy signs and the cheesy marketing and the cheesy smiles. For me, I really didn't like it. Get Augie. What am I getting Augie for? Is he going to go to Kenaroo? Ken-A-Palooza? Ken Rock? Ken Mania? Hello, Curly Fries. Well, I can't get Augie right now. He's at his mom's house. Well, you just don't have to do it with me, Jack Taylor. I mean, I'd help you as a friend. I love Augie too, but he's not here. I can't just go get him. He's not in the closet. Ken Mania. If he was here, he'd be here. If he was here, I wouldn't be talking an hour and 11 minutes in. Sometimes we get bad connections, but we roll with it. Old Ass McGee, you've been here a while. I appreciate that. Should I let the facial hair grow a little longer? I like to give it about a week, and then it gets tiring on me. Let me move my phone over here. Let's see. Sorry, I accidentally swiped out, tuned back in, and you were talking about soliciting. No worries. No worries. I'm going to just keep talking. I'm not going to worry about anything. But if we have a bad connection, I can sign off. I can come back on at another time. Is Fee Aubrey from Starbucks? What do you mean? Oh! Wait, is this Soapy? Aubrey? Oh, wait. Is this the girl that came up to me the other day? I had a couple young women come up to me at Starbucks the other day and say, hey, are you coffee with Ken? And I mean, it happens fairly often. But it's always kind of flattering a little bit, as long as they're not one of the troll stalkers. But I'll tell you what, the troll stalkers never come up because they're spineless and only brave behind their computers. I'd love to talk to them about, oh, hey, Sophie. It was her. Sophie, I appreciate you. She came up, it was the sweetest thing. She came up and she shook my hands, or shook my hands. We went like this. and her friend came over and I don't know, Aubrey and Fiora. Wait, I might be thinking of the wrong people. I don't know. But I appreciate you. Do you work at Starbucks or are you a customer there? I'm very recognizable because I'm loud. It was a guy's birthday at Starbucks, one of the baristas. Is it anybody's birthday out there? Is it anybody's birthday out there? Okay. Aubrey. Wait, the young girls? Wait, are you the young girls that know Augie? Oh my goodness. Whoa, you girls aren't even old enough to be on TikTok. I got a young lady or two that's following me here on TikTok. I don't think you're old enough, young lady. Are you old enough? I'm concerned that you're not. I want to talk to your mother. That I see at, oh, well, that's so hilarious. I thought you were somebody else. Okay, you do know Augie. Yeah, you're the sweet young ladies that, I think one's a gymnast and one might be in band or something like that. That come up and talk to me and Augie all the time. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Well, thank you for joining in. You better be old enough. I'm worried this is a scary platform for a young lady. You could probably see a lot of weird things on here. And this won't be the weirdest. But are you old enough? Are you 13? I'm going to talk to your babysitter. Well, that's so fun. Yeah, gymnastics and soccer, that's it. I forget which one you are, to be honest with you. There's two of you. You're both cute. Don't you play in the band as well? I'm sorry. Me and some child are having a conversation here on TikTok. You're 10. You're not old enough to be on TikTok. You're not old enough. Let me move it over here. Let me try it over here. Why is it getting a bad connection? I'm going to move it over here. Some days it's worse than others. Sorry about the bad connections, folks. We're an orchestra. We're going to try it over here. See if this helps at all. It's like moving an antenna around. I don't like the lighting's not as good. I got shadows on my face that don't look nearly as attractive. What are you going to do? These are the shadows in my face that don't look nearly as attractive. Am I going to leave the house today? You guys got me super excited to do big things, important things, do commercials. Oh, okay, I get it. I get what you're talking about. Jack Taylor. Let's have a little more coffee. All right, so let's think about this. Maybe we should get back together. I'm not sure if I'm working tomorrow. I may or may not be working at Target tomorrow. If I'm not, I'm going to have my beautiful little angel son at 9 o'clock, and I might do an abridged version of this live. This was good for me and felt good and was enjoyable. Oh, that's right. Was enjoyable. And I wasn't planning to do it, but I want to thank my friend Julie again for talking me off the ledge and saying, actually, she didn't really say that much. That's what's so nice. If you have friends and you need, I think a lot of people in distress need a shoulder to cry on or just an ear to listen to. And I think a lot of us, probably me included, when we have friends come over and tell us, their struggles, probably want to give, our first instinct is to give advice and to give advice. And again, Julie was able to talk me off the ledge today, just kind of by listening and understanding and being compassionate. And I appreciate her for doing that and taking the time and talking to me and laughing at what I was saying, which kind of spurred me on to go live today, which I've done for 1 hour and 17 minutes. So I'm going to take this last sip of coffee because I do want to get out. I do probably need to eat something a little healthier than a couple donuts here and coffee. And I want to go and attack my day and be excited about my day. Thank you so much, Big Head. Thank you, Big Head. Thank you, Old Ass. Thank you, Felia. Thank you all, Jack Taylor, and anybody I'm not Abe and User, and all of you. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you guys following along in my little journey, being a part of my story, sending me love and support, doing what you do. And again, I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome day. Hope you follow my page. Anybody out there that's still listening that doesn't follow my page, please follow it. And Joy, thank you. And Terry Jane, thank you. I hate it. I always feel bad if I forget anybody's names. And I don't know. I'm always forgetting somebody's names. And Abe, thank you. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining. And GC Mafia, and Julie Flanagan, and Felia, and anybody else I'm forgetting. I feel like, hey, back to the illusions of grandeur. I feel like I'm getting an Oscar, and I forget to thank my mom or my wife or what have you. Irony, I picked those two. Thank you, Curly Fries, and thank you all. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you're feeling good. Hope you're loving yourself. Hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.